The Super Bowl is the annual playoff championship game of the National Football League, or NFL, that captures more than 17 million viewers locked on the event each year. It served as the final game of every NFL season since 1966. The halftime show of these events are also a spectacle in itself and capture additional millions of viewers globally who are not really familiar with the NFL games. The first halftime show dates back to 1967, 1 year after the first annual Super Bowl playoffs began. Over the 3 years, many big stars have been invited to perform at the event, and every time the event gets bigger and bigger and even more exciting. Hi, welcome to YouWannaWatch, and in this video we're going to discuss the best Super Bowl halftime performances of all time. Starting off the list at number 17, we have Stevie Wonder, Gloria Estefan, and Big Bad Voodoo Daddy 1999. Starting is the lopsided performance on this list. These three artists may not be your first choice, but they were some of the biggest stars in the 1990s on their own. Gloria Estefan was a pop icon who ushered in the Latin version era. Her collaboration with Stevie Wonder in 1999 was important in terms of bridging generations and genres. Adding Big Bad Voodoo Daddy to the mix may have thrown the mix off, but it resulted in an unforgettable moment for the greats in the 1990s. At number 16, we have Justin Timberlake, 2018. Justin Timberlake, the former lead singer of NSYNC, performed at the Super Bowl halftime show 14 years after the Janet Jackson debacle. Timberlake chose not to sing some of his best songs in favor of promoting his new album, Man of the Woods. While some criticized the performance, it marked Timberlake's ascension from the ashes of the halftime show. At number 15, we have Coldplay, Beyonce, and Bruno Mars, 2016. As Coldplay's Chris Martin sang to open up the 2016 Super Bowl halftime show, Look at the Stars, the star-studded performance saw the rock band joined by both Beyonce and Bruno Mars to perform a collection of their hits, including Viva La Vida, Uptown Funk, and Formation. Beyonce donned a bandolier of bullets similar to one famously worn by Michael Jackson during his 1993 world tour. She was accompanied by all her POC dancers dressed in black. Beyonce sparked controversy by the performance. According to The Guardian, right-wing parties and former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani slammed for the Formation song, calling it anti-police. She was also chastised for supporting the Black Lives Matter movement and incorporating iconography from the Black Panther in her dancing routine. Though there were a few mixed message reviews about the show's subtle political stance, overall the performance was magnificent, and everyone's eyes were locked on the big three stars who performed in the event. At number 4, we have the Rolling Stones, 2006. Mick Jagger and the Rolling Stones Super Bowl performance will be remembered for two things: the renowned band performed on a stage shaped like their logo, and that they only performed 3 songs. Yes, 3. They kicked it off with Start Me Up, Satisfaction, and rounded out with Rough Justice. At number 13, we have Lady Gaga, 2017. Lady Gaga is one of the most diverse performers in history. The entire world was watching what to see what her halftime show would reveal. Many people were curious about Lady Gaga's Super Bowl performance, from her stage outfit to her song choices. Gaga decided to play it safe and perform some of her popular songs, beginning in the rendition of the Star Spangled Banner, while making sure to add her queer positive anthem, Born This Way. Number 12, we have Maroon 5, 2019. After the controversy over the NFL's blacklisting of Colin Kaepernick, no one wanted to do anything with the halftime show stage in 2019. Stars like Cardi B and Rihanna flatly declined the opportunity to perform, but Maroon 5 accepted the challenge. Travis Scott and Big Boy made cameo appearances during the controversial performance. Number 11, we have The Weeknd, 2021. The Super Bowl halftime show in 2021 resembled a music video trapped within a scary house of mirrors. The halftime show concert was mostly held in Raymond James Stadium Upper Pavilion in Tampa, Florida. The Weeknd did not take the stage until he had finished performing Blinding Lights. At number 10, we have Bruno Mars, 2014. Bruno Mars' performance in Super Bowl 48 in New York City's first ever Super Bowl at MetLife Stadium was the pinnacle of his career at the time. Many doubted that the Hawaiian native would have enough of a catalog for such an honor, but he outdid himself. It began with tiny children holding hands in front of the American flags and finished with warriors dedicating the song Just the Way You Are to their loved ones. The Red Hot Chili Peppers joined the lively and humorous performance, which included a drum solo from Mars himself. Number 9, we have Jennifer Lopez and Shakira, 2020. Jennifer Lopez and Shakira weren't the first Latinas to perform the Super Bowl halftime show, but they certainly made a splash in 2020. It was difficult to locate a performer for the performance due to Colin Kaepernick's blacklisting, the Colombian Goddess and the New York Puerto Rican hustler Grayson staged. Shakira played the guitar and J-Lo rode on a stripper pole. Their performance also included a cameo from Lopez's daughter Emmy, who sang Bruce Springsteen's Born in the USA. Number 8, we have U2, 2002. U2 gave one of the best live TV rock and roll performances when they performed at Super Bowl 36 only months after 9/11, and the Irish rock band found a way to make their performance strong while still being emotional. The show began with Beautiful Day, followed by MLK, while the names of those who had died scrolling across a large screen. The song Where the Streets Have No Name closed off an outstanding performance. At number 7, we have Madonna, 2012. Madonna arrived as a Greek goddess escorted by Spartan troops to the stage during Super Bowl 46 in Indianapolis. She enlisted the help of some of the most skilled and expensive celebrities to perform with her. MIA gave the middle finger during Gimme Your Lovin' and sung with Nicki Minaj, and Madonna also sang with CeeLo Green. The performance was flawless, featuring a bright LMFAO mix of music and party rock anthem. At number 6, we have Katy Perry in 2015. Katy Perry made sure to roar as she arrived in the back of a big lion puppet and was carried into the skies while singing Firework at Super Bowl 49 in 2015. The musical spectacle featured cameos from Lenny Kravitz and Missy Elliott, who sang 3 of her own favorites. We are nearing the end of our video, but before we proceed, we would like to ask you to please like and subscribe to this YouTube channel, and follow us on our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/YouWannaWatch. Okay, now back to the story. At number 5, we have Janet Jackson, 2004. It's not because Tom Brady won his second Super Bowl, but rather of a disaster that gave birth to a whole new phrase in the English language, wardrobe malfunction. While 2004 showed featured Diddy, who performed in a sea of smoke, Nelly, who came out in a giant red car to sing Hot in Here, and Kid Rock and Jackson, who ripped through 10 tracks on top of matching band interludes, the moment was overshadowed by Justin Timberlake's accidentally ripping off Janet's chest covering. At number 4, we have Beyonce's and Destiny's Child 2013. Beyonce delivered one of the most memorable halftime shows in history, putting her in front of the next 2 legendary performers. But she wasn't the only one who did it. During the Super Bowl 47, Kelly Rowland, Beyonce, and Michelle Williams reunited for a long-awaited Destiny Child's reunion. Beyonce was sure to sing the Bayhive's faves, from Crazy in Love to Baby Boy, as the trio played some of their biggest hits, including Bootylicious, Single Ladies, and Independent Woman. The 2013 production was so lavish that half of the Superdome's light went out, resulting in a 33-minute and 55-second blackout. At number 3, we have Michael Jackson, 1993. Michael Jackson was ahead of his time, as evidenced by the fact that his 1993 halftime performance was so highly rated in 2021. While he didn't play We Are the World, the children's choir, he did perform Heal the World, with a gigantic globe inflated in the middle of the stage. He also did a moonwalk across the stage while performing Billie Jean. The King of Pop was the first celebrity to play at the Super Bowl, effectively ending the marching band era as we know it. He is unquestionably the most unforgettable. At number 2, we have Prince, 2007. Who else except the artist formerly known as Prince would be in this position? No one realized how much we needed to hear Prince accompanied by a brass marching band until he blew the roof off the Super Bowl 41, establishing as the greatest halftime show of all time. After his death in 2016, the performance got much more famous. He combined his own composition with Bob Dylan's All Along the Watchtower, Queen's We Will Rock You, and Foo Fighters' Best of You. He finished the show with a flawless rendition of Purple Rain, complete with an epic guitar solo in the rain. Finally, at number 1, we have Eminem, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and Kendrick Lamar and 50 Cent, 2022. The Los Angeles Rams and the Cincinnati Bengals faced off in Super Bowl 56 on Sunday. While the players excited after the second quarter with the Rams leading, the halftime entertainment only got better, with 90s legends like Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Dr. Dre, and Mary J. Blige on the stage. Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre's legendary hit The Next Episode kicked off the Pepsi-sponsored halftime show, which featured their performers dancing around a plain all-white backdrop designed to seem like a strip mall. 50 Cent made a surprise cameo during the performance, performing in the club partially hanging upside down for the first few minutes of the show before being joined by the dancers. Mary J. Blige joined the stage with Family Affair, dancing in shining thigh-high boots covered in mirrors and silver glitter before transitioning into No More Drama, The entrance of Pulitzer Prize-winning singer Kendrick Lamar was predicted by all-black step group performing We Gon' Be Alright, which was precise by the prolong of his hits MAAD City. The entrance to Eminem's chart-topping smash Lose Yourself, accompanied by Anderson .Paak on drums, was signaled by the cracking of one of the all-white walls before the speakers blasted the entrance to his chart-topping single Lose Yourself. Eminem went down on one knee and held his head in what appeared to be a solitary gesture with Colin Kaepernick, the former NFL quarterback who took a knee to protest police brutality and racial inequality during the 2016 season. The spectacular concert came to a close with Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre performing Still Dre, with the ensemble performers joining on the stage. Given the NFL's historical tainted record on race and social justice, many Twitter users praised that presentation for its emphasis on and celebration of black culture. The performance was a result of the NFL's high-profile partnership with billionaire and musician Jay-Z, according to the Los Angeles Times. The NFL has stated that it will take race issues more seriously and will work to strengthen communities through music. The Super Bowl halftime shows are the best, aren't they? I'm sure that many of us are already excited about the next year's halftime show. Do you have any artists or a group of artists in mind to perform? What do you think about our topic? Did we miss someone you think should have been included? Let us know by writing a comment on this video. If you're interested in our other videos, just hover over the videos and just press play. Until next time, watchers, thank you for watching our video.